All right. Well, thanks for everybody coming out today. Appreciate the coverage, and we're very, very excited about opening game here at Tulane Thursday night, 7 o'clock, playing Florida International. Bowl team last year won their bowl game. Coach Davis has done an excellent job at FIU. He's taken them to a couple consecutive bowl games. He's got a really great history as a head football coach, both in the NFL and also in the college game with Miami and North Carolina. Got a lot of respect for him. Got a lot of starters coming back. They've got 18 of 22 starters returning for him. And when you look at them in the special teams, across the board, they've had 9, 10, 11 guys, on their kickoff team, kickoff return. So a very veteran squad. I think our guys are ready to play somebody else. It's been a long preseason. We reported on July the 30th, first practice on July 31st. And I think everybody right now in college football is ready to get going. So I'll go ahead and open it up for questions.
Just playing on this the Thursday format for the second straight year, I guess what can that do for a program? Just kind of get more exposure, and do you like kind of opening the season on a Thursday?
I do like it on a Thursday because you get the weekend off and get ready to go, get a chance to exhale and relax a little bit. So I do like the Thursday game. Unfortunately, the last couple of years it's kind of become a conflict a little bit with the Saints with their preseason because they don't get to know their schedule until after we set our schedule. But I'm excited about opening up on Thursday evening.
How has this camp been different from your previous three, good and bad?
Well, the good has been, the fact that, our guys understand how we do things here. And, I've talked about it before. I have team meetings or, position meetings or unit meetings. And, they're going half the time as they did, our first year when I had to explain a lot of things. I also think it's been exciting with the new offense. And Coach Hall has brought a lot of energy and excitement to the program, along with Cody Kennedy, our offensive line coach. So there has been a little bit of new, and also, in addition to the veterans that we have and the things that we've done, a lot in the past. So it's been a great camp.
You always talk about the consistency in the way you do things. You've done things a lot of the same ways for over the years, but how important is it to be able to get change, especially with the veterans in the group, just to freshen things up, if you will?
We change things up a little bit, based on what the coordinators are looking to do. I've been a coordinator myself. I've been a head coach a long time. I want to make sure those guys feel good with their preparation, and so we'll tweak practice to help them out offensively and defensively, and also in the kicking game. But it just, our staff's been together for so long, and everybody's very easy to work with, and I think that is an advantage when you're going into year 4.
New offensive coordinator, you got to learn a little bit. You've heard the players say they're loving it, they're learning it. In your opinion, where are they right now? Are they where they need to be with that new offensive system?
Yeah.
Understanding it going into the first game?
The thing I think that Will's done a great job of is, there's 3 or 4 things I wanted to make sure we continue to keep running here at Tulane, and he's done a good job of combining that with what he's run in the past. He's got a lot of head coaching experience, a lot of coordinator experience, and then he was with Memphis, who runs a very explosive offense up there. So he's kind of picked the best things and added it with what we have done here, and I'd like to continue to keep doing, and I think it's made for a very, very diverse offense.
Is Justin really comfortable with it going?
Yeah, they've got a great relationship, and Justin and him probably talk 4 or 5, 6 times a day. So there's nowadays you can watch tape any place, and he'll be maybe at his apartment, and they're talking about something that was run during practice, and they don't have to wait till meetings the next day. They can go ahead and go over things throughout the day.
You look at Will Hall's history as an offensive coordinator and head coach. Seems like he really does tailor it to his personnel. Like in front pass ratio, it really varies a lot depending on
Oh, I think, both teams, that first ball game, both teams are going to have to make adjustments on the sideline. It's just way it is. Offensively, defensively, and kicking game, we've got new things that we're doing, and I'm sure they've got new things they're doing. So you want to have enough in your package that you can still be multiple, but you got to also keep it simple where, when you see something that's totally different, you can adjust to it. So I think both teams understand that, going into the first ball game. It's really easier to prepare week 6, 7, 8. The advantage you have week 1 is, we worked on FIU for, 10 practices rather than just 4 or 5.
Going into this first game, talk about the health of the offensive line, section, Justin, and, yeah.
We're pretty darn healthy. We've Keyshawn McLeod's going to start at right guard for us. That's been a position we had a lot of competition, but a lot of guys are going to play. Christian Montano, I think Gary said it to me yesterday. I think every guy that we've got starting on offense and defense has started. Maybe not at Tulane, but someplace else. So we've got a lot of guys coming back. I think after he said that, I went upstairs and I looked. I think we got 29 guys that have got starting experience when you include the kickers, punters, and snappers as well, and have started at least one collegiate ball game at the Division I level. So a lot of experience, and Corey Dublin's going to be over at guard, and the 2 tackles, Joey Claybrook and Tyler Johnson, have played a lot of football for us as well. And Ben Knutson is going to play a bunch this first ball game, both at guard and tackle. So we got a lot of guys that'll see action on the offensive line Thursday night.
You touched on Bush Davis, what he's been able to do at FIU, and I think they've had like 2 winning seasons and had 3 total down there at FIU. Do you see any parallels as to what he's doing in terms of building a program and what you guys are trying to do here at Tulane?
Yeah, there's probably some similarities. I think he's got his, hands all over the defense. Years and years ago, I used to go watch the Cowboys practice when he was coaching there, and you still see a few things that they were doing back then with Jimmy Johnson and Dave Wanstead and Coach Davis when they're all there together, and so there probably are some similarities in building a program.
Their quarterback really had a tremendous year last year. I think
Yeah.
65% of his passes, 26 touchdowns. Just what makes it tough to.
Well, he just does a really good job of getting a pre-snap indicator of where he's going to go with the football. Hard to sack him. Gets the ball out of there in a hurry, and you just got to do an excellent job of having close coverage, and competing for those balls. And when he throws some short balls, you got to make sure that they don't turn into big gains. They're tackled for gains of 3, and don't slip by and turn it into 23 or 33 yards. So they'll get rid of the ball in a hurry.
Any other questions for Coach?
Just one more. As you look at the schedule, and you're so front-loaded on the schedule, and I know you like to take it with the team one at a time, but if you look at this first month, actually, peeking into Army in October, it almost feels like the brunt of your schedule, the success of everything is in these first 4 or 5 games.
Oh, I think, I look at the schedule in our first team meeting. That's the last time we really talk about it. But, as I said when I came in here, we're going to improve the opposition that we play here at Tulane. We want to be a national program. In order to do that, you got to play people. And this is a great league. Once again, I want to invite everybody to come out here Thursday evening and watch a ball game. You're going to be surprised at the level of play, and both in our team and the opponents that come in here to Yulman Stadium. So if you want to be a national program, you got to play people. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.